Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes is a timeless tale that explores the power of imagination and the thin line between truth and delusion. The story follows Don Quixote, a character who is idealistic, brave, and crazy, while Sancho Panza is simple, loyal, and useful. Dulcinea del Toboso is made up, perfect, and impossible to reach, while Rocinante is broken down, faithful, and a symbol. The book is still relevant today due to its lessons and ideas. It highlights the power of imagination, the complexity of truth, the flaws that make us human, the impact of literature on society, friendship and loyalty, social commentary, and the absurdity of perfection. Cervantes wrote Don Quixote during the Spanish Golden Age, a time of great cultural flourishing in Spain. The literary context of the time was chivalric romances, popular adventure stories featuring knights, damsels in distress, and heroic quests. Cervantes wrote Don Quixote as a satirical response to these excesses and absurdities. His personal experiences, such as being a soldier, tax collector, and even being held captive by pirates, informed his understanding of the complexities of human nature and society. Cultural and political climate during Cervantes' lifetime were also significant influences. Spain was undergoing significant changes during his lifetime, transitioning from the Habsburg dynasty to the Bourbon dynasty, and there were tensions between the old and new orders. Cervantes' portrayal of Don Quixote may have been influenced by his financial struggles, as his work as a writer was often a means of economic survival. Other literature, such as Amadis of Gaul and Orlando Furioso, were popular chivalric romances. Cervantes' portrayal of Don Quixote may have been influenced by these literary traditions. The satire of the story is evident in the characters' relationships with each other, their friendships, and the challenges they face in their lives. The story serves as a reminder of the importance of acceptance and the journey in life. Don Quixote is a timeless look at the power of imagination, the complex nature of human relationships, and the importance of goals and dreams. It encourages readers to be self-aware, understand, and question the stories that shape our lives. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes is a classic novel that follows the adventures of a delusional yet noble-hearted gentleman named Don Quixote and his loyal squire, Sancho Panza, in 17th century Spain. The story is a satirical take on the chivalric romances of the time and explores themes of imagination, reality, and the human spirit. The novel opens with an aging nobleman, Alonso Quixano, who becomes obsessed with reading tales of chivalry and decides to reinvent himself as Don Quixote, a knight-errant. He wears an old suit of armor, renames himself, and sets out on a quest to revive chivalry and protect the helpless. Don Quixote's delusions lead him to perceive windmills as giants and inns as castles, resulting in comical and often disastrous encounters. Sancho Panza, a simple farmer, becomes Don Quixote's loyal squire, and their dynamic forms the heart of the story. Sancho serves as the voice of reason and practicality, contrasting with Don Quixote's idealism and madness. Their friendship and adventures together are central to the narrative. Throughout their journey, Don Quixote encounters various characters who react to his delusions in different ways. Some play along with his fantasies, while others mock and ridicule him. These encounters highlight the theme of perception and the power of belief. One of Don Quixote's most famous and poignant delusions is his love for Dulcinea del Toboso, a peasant woman he has never met. The novel is divided into two parts, with the second part often seen as a commentary on the success and consequences of the first part. In the second part, Don Quixote and Sancho meet characters who have read the first part of their adventures, leading to metafictional elements where characters discuss the impact of literature on reality. As the story progresses, Don Quixote's delusions are gradually stripped away, and he starts to regain his sanity. In the end, he renounces his chivalric persona, recognizing the futility of his quest, and dies as Alonso Quixano. In conclusion, Don Quixote is a timeless masterpiece that explores themes of adventure, satire, and the human condition. Other works that explore these themes include Gulliver's Travels, Candide, Tristram Shandy, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, The Ingenious Hidalgo Don Quixote of La Mancha, and The Saltweed Factor. These works employ satire, humor, and adventurous storytelling to explore various aspects of human nature, society, and the quest for meaning.